24 hours. I'm here with my good friend Rob.
Hello.
And we're going to have a bit of a chat about what we're doing and the plan for the next 24 hours. So, yes, excited, daunted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All in equal measure. I have our itinerary here, or at least my itinerary. We have coming up from 10 o'clock, we have the 12 Quiz World Championship, which will be a bit of a laugh. Couple of hours doing that, and then I intend to start brewing.
It's been a while since you last did it.
It's about 6 years since I last brewed an old grain beer, and it's. I think that was probably. I think I only did 2 old grain batches at that time. So
right. And
not only am I rusty, I wasn't that good to start with. So who knows what this is?
Have you received any tips over the last few weeks on? Presumably, people have known that you're going to be brewing something. So
yeah,
you've got some.
I've had a few bits and pieces, but I've dug all my old books out again and got my head stuck into those as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm itching to get back into it again. Drinking your own beer.
I beg to differ.
Well,
yes. If it's a good beer, I think I can imagine it being particularly good. Have you got some good hops? You know, what are your ingredients like?
Single hop, single malt.
Yeah.
It's a double IPA with Marsala oats, malts, Citra hops.
Right. Okay.
With a West Coast yeast as well. So
how do you know it's going to be a IPA already? Because I would have liked mine to have been.
Yeah, but
is it just the amount of ingredients you get?
Yeah, I mean you have a target. Basically, you have a target. You did up.
Yes, I didn't do any readings.
Yeah, but you know about it.
I know about it. Yeah.
I have a target opening gravity read, which is that's the amount of sugar that I want to put that grain in the mash, so that I can produce a beer that's going to ferment significantly enough to get to double IPA levels.
So how do you know that the grains that you're using are going to be able to generate the amount of sugars that
the grains can, it comes down to quantity.
Right.
To get a high opening gravity, you need more sugar in, so you need more malt in to draw sugar from, if you like, that makes sense.
You've got a big pan.
The original I had, when I worked it all through, I realised that it was going to fit in my mash tun about 6 times.
Oh, right.
So I had to scale it back.
I
don't have quite as much beer for Christmas as I have.
But you just reduce the water down, and is that what it is? So
you've got reduced all the juice down and make each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to do a half batch basically.
Right.
And then I can do another half batch next time, and I might learn something from this time to improve that second.
You'll have to tell me exactly where you got all your stuff from, because I'd quite like to have another go.
Yeah.
In fact, these machines, and they cost about 400 quid.
Yeah.
I mentioned to Paul.
You're going to say grandfather, aren't you?
Yeah, grandfather.
Yeah, oh, they're amazing.
Are they?
Yes.
Ah.
I know so many people who have them, and basically, you've seen what I've got set up through there.
Mm-hmm.
I have lots of bits and pieces of paraphernalia.
Mm-hmm.
That's it all in one. Best time, it's you increase it by not having to transfer it. Because, for example, I have boiler, which they're not right at the bottom.
Right.
So every time you do that, you're leaving some liquid behind, and that sort of wastage reduces your efficiency. So yeah, so all of that in one vessel.
And so you put your into the thing, you add water and your various ingredients, and does it all just kind of flow through, or what? I don't understand. What I wanted was a machine, rather than me messing it up, that could just do the thing for you. So you just buy some lovely ingredients, you pop them in. Is that possible? Is that like the soda stream?
Almost. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm going to just check if this live stream's working. Where's the link that I sent out?
How would you know? You're just checking on.
Well, there are 6 people watching, so
lucky souls. I can't see whether we.
Well, that's okay. Sparky Red told me the stream's looking good, so that's good enough for me. Hi, Sparky. So yeah, yes. So after that, to be honest with you, the brewing itself takes a long time.
Yeah.
The rate that I'll be working at as well, given I'll be the middle of my head, will slow that down dramatically quite a bit as well. So that'll probably take me through most of the night.
Oh, having had a go before, I thought, oh, I might one afternoon, and it took ages. It became, because I'd never done it, I never knew how long it would take.
Yeah.
I totally underestimated it. So yeah, it will take you, especially if you're rusty and if you're knackered.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, and I'll be. Well, obviously I'll be anyway. So.
Well, this is the thing about today that I mentioned when I first came in. I think that 24 hours doesn't do it justice, because you've been up since 6 mornings. So
yeah.
We're getting closer to 48 than we are 24 for you. So
the thing is, like, I don't remember the last time I had a full 7 hours sleep anyway. So.
Yeah, you'll need it. Don't underestimate the few you get, because yeah, you'll be reeling, I think, tomorrow.
Well, after that, I've not really got much to do tomorrow morning. I'll probably leave the house about 8 o'clock. I'm in town and I'm going to do the park run.
Right.
With a friend of the show. And just see how I've never done the park run.
I don't know what the park run is. So
do you know?
No. Is it the park where Wyland Brewery is? Is that the?
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It happens to be there.
Yeah.
Pure coincidence.
Yeah.
But the park runs up and down the country.
Right.
And it's a free event, so you register online.
Oh, it's a proper thing. I
yes.
thought when you were saying the park run, I thought you meant running around the park.
Oh no,
this is a. This is a thing.
On the swing.
Yeah.
No, these you register online beforehand. You go along there and they log your run.
Right.
It's a 5K run.
Yeah.
And they log your time, and you can go back each week and try and beat your time and things. It's a really good thing, I think. I'll do that one.
Yeah.
I'll do that one. I didn't really think that tomorrow would be the best day.
I don't think.
But how that goes.
Well, it's a 5K. You should be able to just do that comfortably.
Yeah. The only thing with that is I'll be in by that stage. That's the halfway point.
Yeah.
Which sounds quite.
You're having very low ABV, but actually, you said the other day something about you're finding it very difficult. If I can ask, what is the highest ABV that you're going for during this, or is that giving something away?
Well, just give something away. There are, to be honest with you, the beers that I have in my possession at this moment, of that lot, the highest 8% in it.
Right, it's quite a strong beer.
That is quite strong. But what you'll find is tomorrow in particular, I am sharing a lot of the beers with people. From the park run right the way through to 5 o'clock tomorrow night, at different locations. Beers with different people.
Yeah.
So that'll be a lot of fun. There's a fair few higher in the sweet spot. The target guidance is that your body can process 1 unit an hour. I don't know whether it can still process 24 beers.
Yeah.
I suspect not. I think that'll slow down over time.
You would think, yeah.
But
just looking to see if this tells us how many units are in this. How many units are in a?
That's basically 3%. A 330ml bottle or can is just short of a unit.
Okay.
So if I was looking at beer around that level and see if there were any decent beers at that level, I found there's quite a lot of beers at that strength. Whether they're any good or not, we'll find out. I took recommendations from Twitter. So quite a lot of people put beers forward. So I'm quite keen to see what they're like.
It'd be interesting, I think, to see your reviews go. close, sort of close to that 24-hour
That'd be
mark.
very interesting.
Yeah. Not, but partly is if I have 3 beers on a night, first one I generally think that, assuming it is good, I think really nice beer.
Yes.
Second one, I think
your first beer.
Yeah. Second one is good. Third one, by the time sometimes I won't even bother if I'm at home. I think if it's a good beer, I think I'm going to save it because I want to have that as the end of the first.
Right. Yeah. Do you always try to have your best beer as your first beer?
Not necessarily.
Right,
Not necessarily. I have ideas that it's going to be, I'll have 3 beers tonight, and I'll save this lovely double IPA till last. But when I get there, I think, I can already tell that I'm not really gonna, as much as I would do if I had it as the first, a special beer, so I would leave it. But no, that's not typically what I do. Normally I do the working through the strengths.
Right.
But are you doing that? Are you going to be?
Oh no, might not very much, because I was looking at that unit an hour thing and trying to sort of flex around that instead of having a steady build up, because I think that would be stupid way to do. You almost, because there's quite a few beers, and some of the sour beers I've got are sort of 2 to 3% in that sort of range.
They are lower ABV, aren't they?
They can be, because you imagine the flavour comes from the additions that they've added rather than the sugars that it's developed in it. But my only issue with that is that this is on.
Is it?
I think so. Hello, can everyone hear us? That was a schoolboy.
Okay, we can run through.
Yeah, of course we can.
We need to get confirmation that we're heard.
Yeah.
And then
Someone's watching on the telly, so
oh really?
need to be able. It's just lying there. Evo,
Hi.
this is the North East Sippin Forecast, and we are here at the start of our 24 beers and 24-hour challenge. And we are just having a bit of a chat about what we're doing and what we've got going on. Oh, good. Everyone can hear me. That's good. Can you hear me at the back? So we've been having a chat about the brewing I've got going on. Did everyone hear that? Or have you just started to hear me now? The wonder of modern technology. I speak into that camera over there, and people send me messages via Twitter. I'm not sure that's the way it's meant to work, but
it's working. Don't question it.
So yes, through the night we've got World Pub Quiz Championship from 10 o'clock. We have brewing as of 12 o'clock. I'll be brewing for quite some time. Oh, apparently they've been able to give us for ages.
Oh,
So
there you go.
That's fine. That's fine. So yes, park run tomorrow morning. I am heading to meet a few friends of the show. Basically, I have the Brew Story lads coming along. I'm going to see John Ounce.
Oh yeah.
I'm meeting Neil Trail for a beer. He's got a special beer lined up for me.
I see. Is it his own work? Because I saw on Twitter he's made his own beer.
Well, yes, he brews quite regularly.
Yeah.
But, no, this is one that he's brought with him. So it's one I've not had before, but a very highly rated beer. So
you know what it is.
I do, yes.
Okay.
I know all the beers. So,
okay.
yeah. From there, I'm going to work an hour in the free trade in. Behind the bar, so come along, buy raffle tickets, all the good cause. And
what time is the free trade in?
2 o'clock, between 2 and 3.
Have you worked behind a bar before?
No, I used to work in a restaurant that had taps.
So have you done that?
Yes,
yeah, okay.
yes, many moons ago. But,
yeah.
Well, you're the expert, you know.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
I've done it before. I don't think I did a good job of it, but I have done it.
Well, I've got a couple of interesting locations to head to after that, but I'm keeping them under wraps for now.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
something to look forward to. But from basically 10 o'clock is going to be our first beer review. So between 10 and probably about 10 past 10, you'll be with the panel from the Club Quiz World Championship, who, if I can just do this, who have been carefully selected amongst people who regularly take part in the Club Quiz to express themselves live on air, but that could well be what happens.
I've seen the quiz. I've not got involved because the questions are too hard, frankly. So, somebody got a 10 the other day.
Regularly, people get 10. I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I've learned an awful lot in producing the questions.
I bet you have. Yeah.
But it's good. It's a good laugh. We don't take it seriously. And there is obviously a wonderful trophy.
You say you don't take it seriously, and then there's this.
And it's not just a cardboard cutout, it is a. And the format of that is that, as usual with the Club Quiz, I'll be putting 10 questions out, one every 5 minutes. Twitter polls in the normal way. The panel will answer them independently of each other via messages to myself. And at 11 o'clock, Rob and I will disappear and review another beer. And when we come back, we will crown the World Club Quiz Champion.
Exciting.
So yes, that'll be good fun. And there's a good panel in it as well. So if they all get over their technical difficulties getting in. So yes, so a lot to look forward to. And beer-wise, I've kind of been taking it easy recently.
I was going to ask, what have you been drinking lately? It's been, I think August was the last time we did a podcast, which is something that's we have to fix.
We keep having these massive life events, don't we? Which get away, but so recently, that's the best beer I've had.
Well, you went to craft beer calling, so you must have had some decent beers there.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's a great setup. It's a great location. You know what? I don't know if you thought about it. This year, it seemed like there was a different group there. Last year, it was very much a North East festival. This year, it was as if word had got out about it. And there was a big range of people there, people from all over the country. It felt a lot more of a mix, you know. And it was very welcoming. And
because it didn't feel. I think the one I had very much a craft beer crowd. You know, I think it's like people in the know were attending that. I think it was the first one. It was 3 years ago. The first one.
The
boiler shop one. Was that the first one?
No, that was the second one. Yes.
So that was the first one I went to.
Yes.
And then I think this year, the most recent one, I think it felt like just people knew about it, just generally, that thing's going on. And I don't know if that's because of the location and because people know that Wylam have events on there, and so
well, it's established now. In the first year at that location, it wasn't established, and it's a very different festival. Bringing their own bars, which is brilliant.
It is. It's excellent.
It works on every level. The simple fact is, there's more people get served. So you never stand in the queue.
You're right, because I think that one that I went to, so the final one at the boiler shop, it took ages to get served. So that slightly, it wasn't a problem really. But but this is, like you say, it's a lot sort of cleaner, and I thought that in particular, they had, in the back room,
in the brewery itself.
In the brewery, some weird stuff in there. So I had it was like a crustacean sour, so it was like crab.
Oh,
it was called, and I forget the brewery, but
was that not the wild beer one?
Because they had only sour beers on. And one of them was this. I forget what it was called, but it was crab, and I could taste it.
Yeah. Crab ban? Was crab not your thing?
It was, the mate I was with said, "Well, it's smooth." It just.
But that's the thing, though. When you have an obscure ingredient like that, you're either gonna like it or not. But you've still got to respect the fact that it comes through strongly in the beer.
I could taste it. I really could taste it. It was not something I would drink much of.
Yeah.
In fact, I just had a taster of it. But it was interesting. But they had lots of those sorts of things back there. I thought, because there were quite a few sort of known breweries in the front. I don't know if that's the way that if it's on purpose that it's done that way.
Oh,
it felt like in that main room, a lot of perhaps breweries that I know more. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
Wylam were back in the brewery.
I was going to say that the mix is fairly even, really. For me, Honesty had a sneaky little cask pump on the bar of the Mark 10 IPA.
Right.
There's a rebrew that they did it, and that was delicious.
Was it?
On casks, beautiful.
Yeah,
that was class. And I had the Wylam Macchiato.
Oh, right, exactly. I've seen
Very
it.
nice,
Yeah,
very nice. Coffee porter, but what made it different was there's a very strong hazelnut to it.
You've got
as well.
the bottle, the image is all hazelnuts on the front, isn't it?
It's very much prominent in the flavour. It was lovely. Yeah, really nice. Worked well.
The macchiato is a hazelnut heavy. Is that right, or is it? I don't know. I never ordered one. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the name, so I'm assuming that's. I don't
know what it is. Anyway.
Yeah.
Other stand-up beers. The Box Social. They were down at the bottom. Big Bud was good.
Yeah, that's good. That's a new one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was its
There's Big Beak.
Big Beak. That's
Big
what I meant.
Yeah, I've not tried it, but I saw that it was a new
Sticky Beak, and that was Big Beak.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Do you know I had a Verdant brewery? Is it?
Yeah.
They're the ones that were based in Cornwall, I think, somewhere around there.
I always used to call them Verdant.
Verdant,
but they are Verdant, apparently.
Oh. Quiz. It was a double IPA they had, and it wasn't pulp, so it wasn't one of the ones that I think it's called pulp, isn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the ones that I've tried before. And to me, that was my standout beer of the beers I had at the festival. I just absolutely loved it. Yeah. I'm on the lookout for any new double IPAs that they're producing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, definitely worth looking out for.
Yeah.
So beyond that, actually, I went down from Craft Beer Corner. I ended up with the Dry and Bitter tap takeover at Box Social.
Is that the Danish place?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Soren was there. The brewer was there.
Of course, Soren.
Yeah. And he was in fine form.
Yeah.
Massive bloke.
Yeah.
Really intense bloke, but lovely.
Yeah.
His beers are.
They were at Craft Beer Corner right at the front there.
Yeah.
I didn't try a beer from them because I didn't know much about them. I knew that it was Danish, but I thought I wasn't sure whether the Danish. It sounds ridiculous, but whether the Danish were known for their beers.
Well, yes, there's quite a big scene over there. But,
that's the problem with and I've said this to you before, with a festival. Many beers. It's like if it's I suppose you've just got your limitations because there's only so many beers I can drink.
Of course.
And so realistically, you're looking at about.
How's it going? All right? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Smashing.
Is that Tom?
No, it's Myles.
Oh. Hello, Myles.
Wife's here. Just got home. Yeah.
Well, we're live on air, by the way.
Yeah. We're all there. She's not feeding. Yeah, she's good. It's my first few evening hours alone with her tonight, so stressful. it that way. What does it want?
there's only and you can only help with 2 of them.
Here she comes.
Oh,
What do you- I don't know. Some milk or something. Do you want a beer? Is that it? No. She's not into it yet. Just sales.
I should hope not.
Nothing over 3.5% anyway.
Yeah. So have you been swatting them?
Sorry? Sorry?
Have you been swatting up?
No, not really, no. Just if I don't know it by now, I won't know it. So.
Gareth generally does quite.
How does it?
Yeah.
One of the tenors.
Well, he's definitely got 10. You've had 10 at least a couple of weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had 10 once. I've not usually about 8 or 7 or 8.
Dark horse, you see, he's quietly confident there.
Yeah, I was on 15 to 1, you know. So,
oh, were you? Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, one.
And the reserves for University Challenge.
Yeah, and the reserves. I'm bigger than up now. I'm going to fail. 1 out of 10. Is the picture okay? I don't know if I'm on the iPad, so I might have to switch to the laptop if it's a bit naff.
Yeah, it's fancy at this. It's good.
Oh, good. What are we drinking?
Me, currently I'm on water.
Oh, it's worse.
My first review is at 10 o'clock, so.
Save yourself.
So what currently what are you drinking?
The Allendale Wayfarer.
All right. Now how are you finding it?
Yes, right. Just standard pale, really. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice wide mouth cans.
They're putting quite a lot in the cans at the minute.
Yeah. I mean, I've got these promotions. They have that, and they've got the IPA. I haven't tried the IPA yet.
Yeah.
I thought is that the place? Normally it's been bottles like 500 ml bottles, and they do the Allendale Pale. Maybe that's them, and Adam
Pale Pale is there.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, nice.
White tail and stuff.
Yeah.
They've had a rebrand and they extended their end range. Right. It was a more experimental range, but so.
Have you managed to connect Mark yet, or is he still in Uber somewhere?
No, we've not heard from him. We have, well, you can see who's online. We're waiting on a couple of others, but we thought we'd have a chat while we're waiting.
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Are you comfortable with the format? Do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, it's questions, answer on Twitter, and then collaborate at the end and come up with the answers.
Yeah. No cheating.
Got the phone.
Remember, I've got that algorithm is going to in your computer, so any cheating, I'll know about it straight away.
Yeah, if you're going to Google it, don't.
Technologically advanced.
There's no point in cheating when it's just for fun.
Exactly.
If you get cash away, then obviously I'll get them.
And this is what you could win. Not really.
Wow. No.
See the Tilda, you don't leave me alone.
First time I see that drinking water.
Ever.
Seriously, ever. Having
now got the best.
Having worked with Myles and six to him for 7-8 hours in a day, up of any fluid
I know,
past your lips.
but I've got a lot of beer to get through the next 20.
Oh no, I'm impressed. You're responsible.
I am responsible.
Is it there while I put my pajamas on?
Yeah. Not on camera though. It's right, she's coming back in a minute, don't worry. See, now I've got a beer open at last. Everyone's relaxed. From 5 o'clock.
Don't happen. I can hear my little one crying upstairs, but I think when we get everyone on the headphones, just to because then I'll stop it. So everyone watching, let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you think of it. questions for the panel, let us know.
Got any questions? Yeah, be on up. You can't see that, sorry. Off camera. Don't expose the media, the mainstream media at this time of life. Jester's Wonder Baby as well.
Yes, lovely.
Wonderfully noisy. You're out there for a burp.
I know it well.
How does it work? It seems to. Is Gareth?
No, it's
just based on the sound.
Yeah.
Ah,
so whoever speaks on
clever.
the in. Tandy.
In the old format, you used to actually have to click people up so they could talk, but then they've changed it a lot now.
Ah, it just detects the movement basically.
Yeah, just the noise.
Ah, the old noise. Okay.
Sound activity. All that counts.
Particularly this one, it comes to here even though it's quiet though. So
yeah, because I'm the presenter.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
To get the attention.
Yeah. It's all about me. No. So yeah. So I have questions just to draft. What I normally do is I'll draft the questions and just save them in the draft and just sit and post them as I go.
I see. So they're all ready and raring to go.
Well, currently they're not. But,
what's the research that goes into all of this, then, Myles? You know, those things presumably you've just had to. But what is it that when you're forming your questions? Are they from a big book somewhere?
I've got a load of books upstairs. I do go and I'll pick a book up and just thumb through it,
right,
and see if there's anything. I'll land on a page.
Yeah.
I might be able to draw a question out or something. And that can often lead me into other thought processes to other questions and things. I did have a database of. I started writing questions, drafting questions. I had spare questions, so just pull them in and things.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't kept that up to date.
No. So are you just sort of casually through the week pulling them together and then save them in your notes, and then you can just copy and paste them when you're ready to.
The thing is, casually through the week, you'll come up with 1 or 2 questions, and then sort of on the Monday night you'll be like, okay, I need to get a few more minutes. And sometimes it's Tuesday night, sometimes it's half an hour before they're actually due to be posted. Because I want to go to bed and I'm sat there trying to draft a question.
So how did it work on Tuesday? Tuesday you were hosting some event with
with North Riding Brewery down at the Dog and Rabbit in Whitley Bay.
Yeah,
great little pub. And we got started with the Meet the Brew at about 8:20.
Right.
So I was able to post a few questions before, and then I probably missed a few questions, and they just all got posted on again.
Right.
But everyone seemed to answer. So.
Have you ramped up the difficulty for the question tonight, or is it just a level sort of to the usual 12 quiz?
It's as difficult as it always is. Evening, Steve.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
How you doing?
Good.
So I will post the questions on there and then ask you them on the stream, so that you can format answers. And remember, you need to send them as a message to me rather than shouting them out. Otherwise, everyone will cut me off you. Or you can throw out some curveballs if you want to. If you want to be mean.
So you're looking for deliberations, Myles, but no answers given. Is that what you're looking for? Or?
Well, it's entirely to them, really. But if you want to win,
You need to play clever. Yeah.
There's a lot at stake tonight. It's a big deal. This is the other thing about drafting these questions is the answers are never what predictive text one wants to be. As you can imagine with some of the terms we use.
Yeah. So what is it you're doing here? Are you just getting them ready to go?
This is me drafting the questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've got them. I just
you're just
creating the draft.
Yeah.
And what I generally do is just revert to them later. It's much easier. So anyone who can read finger type will be now trying to guess what I'm typing.
Some skill. If they can do that.
This is the point where I go, oh, that's a good question. I sometimes think, is that too difficult? Is that too easy? But
you got to mix them up.
Well,
I think
exactly.
they're definitely not too easy. I can assure you of that.
Well, I also like the fact that they're multiple choice.
Yeah.
So the answer is there in front of you.
I think when you've things will be relatively easy on the multiple choice. You tend to put more of the answers there. So it's like, I think one of the things that I might be able to answer is when you say, I don't know, I'm obsessed with ABV. So you say, what ABV is such and such, and I think, oh, I'll get that. But then when you see several that are about that, I know it's about.
Yeah.
So you mix it up. You mix it up on the answers.
I quite like that question because it gives me loads of scope to draft a question. And I'm all for that.
Well, they're the ones that I'm most likely to be able to answer because the ones to do with brewing, anything technical, I'm screwed. So.
How are we doing? Is everyone online?
Almost. Well, most of them.
I was still waiting for the brew story, lads.
Finished my first beer, so I better go get the one out. Save
Yeah,
my brain cells from dehydrating.
Struggling.
So what did you think of that?
It was good. I'm not used to such low ABV beers, to be honest. So actually, it was neither stronger than it was. So, but I think this would be the issue. Well, it wouldn't be the issue for me. But the fact that they're lower ABV, I almost find those beers not what I really like. So if I go to I go to a pub, local pub in my village, I'll go and I'll have a beer, but the maximum ABV you'll get there is 5%.
Yeah.
I'll have that, but then when I get home, I'll have a double IPA or something like that. I started to realise that I don't actually drink that much. I don't drink low beers that I think are fantastic, and they tend to be the higher ones. So so that was good as a table beer. In fact, excellent, because you would never guess that that's 3.3%. But I just think the lower ABV ones aren't really my thing.
That's another thing when I was looking for the beers to do the challenge with. I didn't want all the beers to taste very similar. To be a subtle variation on a session pale ale. And it was quite difficult to find a decent mix, but hopefully I've done.
So when you say a decent mix, have you got a stout in your arsenal?
There is a stout.
Yeah. You've got
not an IPA.
No. But yeah, you've got a variety. You can cover most.
I think I've probably covered most.
You got a lager in there.
No, far from a lager. It's just not my thing.
No.
If I'm honest. But yeah, and also I didn't just want to have sours. I thought, oh, it's different.
Yeah. No. Well, there was something recently, wasn't there? Sour. Was it a sour event or something like that? Was it the free trade in?
Oh yes, a sour weekend. Well, yeah. Sour week, didn't it?
Sour week, yeah.
John and I actually went along.
Well, yeah, John loves sour beer.
Exactly. Suggestions?
Yeah,
yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I'm still not on board with sour beers particularly. I had a shock to the system when I went to
Oh, I don't know.
Thing. So I went. They have all these advertisements outside saying, "Oh, we're dead into craft beer. Come in."
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, well, hold on," because they had like a selection of things that you wouldn't necessarily go for,
yeah.
and we have local beers. So I asked, it's in Birmingham. This have you got?
Yeah.
The lady looked at me like she'd seen a ghost when I started asking about it. And then I said, "Oh, she said she gave me the name." I said, "Oh, she didn't really know." And then I said, "Is it a pale ale?" To which she said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, I'll go for that. Happy with that."
Yeah.
So I'm there waiting for a pale ale, and it was sour, and it was a full pint, and it was like, yeah, not really what I would have liked, but I've got to get used to them, I guess.
But I would say most places when when you order a beer and they know it's a sour, they normally tell you.
Yeah.
So that
I get as soon as for the what beers just ask the waitress. I knew.
You guys tried this one yet?
No, I haven't. Is that the coffee sour?
Yes, with strawberry and dried mango as well.
Yeah.
That's the flavours I come across.
I've heard quite a few people say it's really good.
Yeah, it's really strawberry and creamy. It's almost like a strawberry and cream sour, but I'm not really getting an awful lot of coffee in it. Maybe like a little bitter
coffee, strawberry and cream.
Well, that sounds like it's mainly strawberry.
Yeah, but it's no strawberry added into it. It's just the flavours that come across from the coffee, I think. But
all right, see.
Yeah, but it's really nice.
That looks
big
nice.
can as well.
I'm ready for it today.
I had Wyland Brewery did they've got the is it Sweet Leaf? Have you tried that?
No, I haven't.
I bought a can of that the other day and it was fantastic. It was really, I'm obsessed with beers.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
I think it's a really small can.
Yeah. Well, they've got that. They've got a load of them now, haven't they? These 4 cans, because they've got one was called Open to Persuasion, I think it was called. That was a Track Brewery.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know anything about them. Track.
Well, one of the beers Track to Sonoma, which was one of the inspirations for all the big beers. Right. I would have loved to have had that as part of the mix, but they don't package it at all.
That's it.
I even asked if it was a free trade. But yeah, they're a really good brewery, based down in Manchester. If you see any of their stuff, try it.
Yeah. Well, I've got a can of Open to Persuasion, if that's what it's called, in the fridge at the minute. I'll probably have that this weekend.
Yeah. Awesome. So,
We're winding up the bedtime hour here. At last.
Are you?
Well, not me.
Oh, sorry, I was going to say I would keep you up.
Well, possibly. Give it a beer or two.
I was going to introduce the panel, but they're not all here yet.
Right, let's change your bum. Let's stop
Me?
fucking around.
Have you heard that? Let's change your bum. Well, don't be at all yet. So, how long have you got? How long have you got left to start for from now? Is it all night, or is it just through the next morning as well?
Yes, I'm up until 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
All right. Well, that's not too bad.
It'll be beyond
I'm
that.
assuming you'll be asleep.
It'll be at Coppers at 9 o'clock, won't you? So,
Yeah.
Long day at night.
Thanks. We have one. Oh.
Evening all.
Evening,
Hi.
Wayne. How are we doing?
Good mate, yourself.
Bear with me. I'm just.
Haven't done this in a while.
Miles,
Yes.
can you send the invite to Mark again, please?
Yeah, I am doing.
Are you laughing? I'll lie down. Is that it? Oh. You see Santa?
Hi, Janice.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Good.
Sorry we're late.
It's fine. It's fine. Plenty of time.
Just been
Launching the auction.
the auction launched and bids started coming in immediately. So it's just like get on top of that and make sure the spreadsheet's all bedded down. I'm not going to be babysitting it for the rest of the night, but just at least I have it sorted so I can just check hashtags later.
You got some exciting lots though, haven't you?
Yeah, really, really happy. We've had some unbelievable donations from so many people, and we've had to turn people down as well. And that's more for our own sanity and not having to work out who's won what until sometime on Tuesday. So it's
We've 36 lots in total.
yeah, we've 36, which is 6 more than last year, but we probably could have gone up to the 50 really, but it would have just become really, really difficult to manage. With the way we're doing it in terms of its windows open for 24 hours, everyone gets a bid in and it just turns into something like eBay then at the end. Everyone tries to snipe each other out then, you know, so the early adopters are probably going to get ruined in the end, but, you know, there's going to be some good bids going on. It's always the best part of the fun, so we're hoping to have a few people down tomorrow.
Brilliant. That is the Irish Beer Snob are raising money for
Alzheimer's.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And they have an online auction on Twitter tomorrow night. What time is it kicking off?
It's kicked off now, so we're running it for 24 hours. It stops at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Right. So have a look at their Twitter feed. Have a look at the blog post you've done, because there's a whole list of lots to have a look at. There's some really good stuff in there. So.
Yeah, one or two UK-based people have kind of got in touch and said, "Are we okay to bid?" And I suppose, like most, it's not much of an issue for a brewery to send over beer to the UK because they can just FedEx or DHL or whatever. Because it seems that's the way that when samples come from the UK, that's the way they come over. But we've kind of tried not to just have purely like bundles of beer in the lots this year. We've kind of got a few more on the experience side, like where if you've got people who are really into the brewing side of things, we've got 2 opportunities there. One in urban brewing, which is a brand new brew pub in the middle of the city. So it's just really amazing that these people have just kind of volunteered these lots,
Yeah, fantastic. Also on our panel, we have Steve from Steve's Opinions. Good evening, Steve.
Hello, you all right?
How you doing?
I'm good, you?
Grand. Glad that you joined us. Whoop, whoop. Has everyone got headphones? Headphones work. I think Gareth might be doing bedtime or something. And also we have the ale lady on with us. Good evening.
I'm here. Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you all right?
I'm grand, thank you. Yeah, very good.
Are you feeling clever?
No.
I know you've been revising all week, so I expect you to
Pre-match
get a couple
favourite,
of
isn't she?
Yeah, getting a lot of support on Twitter, I've noticed.
That's known as the sympathy vote. Come on, Ronald, good boy. So, oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, that's my baby.
We have a fully formed team there.
He probably knows more than me by now. Go on, down you go. There's a good boy.
So yeah, Rob and I are going to jump off in 5 minutes to go and review our first beer at about 10 past to quarter past. The first question will go live at 10:15. Taking us right the way through to 11 o'clock. We'll go to do a beer and we'll come back and work out who's won.
Marvellous.
Super.
So yeah, so what's everyone drinking? Wayne, you're on screen. What are you drinking?
Drinking Ambush by Trouble Brewing, Juicy Pale Ale, a very precise 5.01% ABV.
Blimey.
I'm having an oatmeal IPA, and it's only 5.5%.
Oh, nice. Only that's over the threshold for what I'm aiming at for the next 24 hours.
So you clearly have a strategy for the next 24 hours then?
There is a strategy. I start off sensible and end up slightly less sensible, which is my usual approach to life.
I can't wait to wake up in the morning and see what state you're in.
To be honest, I think the tiredness will hit us before anything else.
Yeah.
I've already been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
Have you got plenty of coffee beers?
There aren't any coffee beers at that.
Well, that's very, very poor planning.
I do have a lot of coffee though.
Like a coffee rattler or something.
Yeah.
Are you having, when you're having your stronger strength beers, are you going to go for like quite a low strength one before you take the, so over the two span of hours, you're averaging out quite.
Yes,
right.
in the main, yes, but there's a couple which are adjoining.
You're back to back in.
Yes.
And, right.
Which, one of them's a larger bottle as well.
Oh, really?
So I'm not sure about that. That could be the bit where it gets interesting.
What time might that be?
Fairly early on, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Post park run.
Yeah.
So at least I'll have that out of the way.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't want to go late, I think, until the park run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want anything heavy sitting in there.
One of the most interesting videos I've got lined up is for just before our park run. Is that was recommended, and it looks really interesting. You know, when you pick up a bottle and the bottle's interesting. It's got an unusual cap. I'm really looking forward to that beer. I've no concept of what it would taste like.
Yeah.
But the bottle and the packaging.
It was a bottle of what is it? Is it wild beer? The ones who did all the sours in coppers, and it had like a wax. It was a big bottle, and it had like red streaked
Jumbo.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like I thought the bottle looked excellent. Is what it is. Yeah. There you go.
It's not part of it.
That's quite strong, I think, isn't it?
Hands up, who hates wax.
Sorry?
Hands up, who hates wax.
Oh yeah.
I stabbed myself at least 5 times getting them off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it a bit of a nightmare? Looks good, but...
It does. There should be an easier way to take it off them.
Yeah.
He's got a derelict triangle, little peel bit around the outside that he just pops it all off.
Yeah, that's what you need. Right. So we're going off now. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, and we'll be back about 10:15. See you very shortly.
Bash in, see you a bit.
Yeah.
So,
how's it going?
Gareth's doing baby time, are you?
You will in a minute, yeah. It's about time. Money for the baby than mine.
Way past my bedroom right now.
Yeah, it's been my first evening alone with the new baby and the other daughter, so we've had fun. And it's
How old's your baby?
But Max, she's 9 weeks tomorrow, so was it 10 weeks tomorrow?
9.
9, yeah, definitely 9.
Oh,
so she's only a little one.
Oh, cuteness.
She's getting on so far. Yeah. Let's wave her about.
God, Dad, I've changed Bob. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Baby.
Oh, look.
This is about time we try.
That is the cutest outfit ever.
Our other daughter chose. Do you like it? You just hiccup it. Yeah. You don't really know what's going on. That's fair enough.
Like
She's
most
like,
of us.
oh.
You'll be able to play this back to her in years to come, mate. Look, this is your first YouTube appearance.
I reckon
every by that point.
I reckon you can Photoshop the lasso of truth onto that as well. That's pretty.
Me and Matilda will go to see Justice League on Tuesday at Baby Cinema.
Yeah, they're going to see Just League on Tuesday at the Baby Cinema showing.
Brilliant.
Maybe actually like a Muppet Babies version, I think. What's the matter today? Time's going to bed, is it?
Oh, darling, let's get your bum changed.
Bum change time. The baby, not me.
You saw Gareth.
I've been.
I know.
Did you have a good time at Hop City? Dark City, sorry?
Yeah, great time. It was just
too good a time.
A ridiculously epic day that we died a slow, painful death the next day.
I literally didn't think I'd survive Sunday. I thought I was gonna die.
Well, I fell asleep about 5:30 in the Cross Keys with a half a cannonball, so I've been up to like 5 a.m. So I can be forgiven.
Yeah, you have an excuse. In fairness, all I'm happy with is that we proved the doubters wrong. Everyone was like, "There's no way you're going to make Magic Rock," and we did. And we did Magic Rock hard.
Anyway, did you have to come back to Leeds to stay overnight as well?
Yeah, because we were staying there in the Ibis there, just near Napoleon's Casino. So it's only a short walk into the city centre from there, so it wasn't too bad.
Did you fall asleep on the train?
No,
Newcastle or somewhere.
I do remember trying to sing. I think we were all trying to sing various different songs, including some Guns N' Roses and Oasis, and we just couldn't remember the words. We were that paralytic.
I don't remember that.
On the train. And then
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, Steve and Angela had the good sense to go, let's call it a night, whereas Janice and I didn't. We said, let's go for more. So we went to Little Brewdog, had a drink. They closed the bar, and I was like, I want more. We ended up in Brewdog North Street, and
we were the only two there.
We were like the last two in the place at 1 o'clock, and I think the last beer I had was Coco Psycho. Judging by the photo reel, it was ridiculous.
Even before I had kids, I was asleep at like 11 o'clock anyway. So.
Oh man, painful, painful. And then we walked somewhere to get food, and then we got a taxi back to the hotel. And it's like from the point of where we got food, blank. So it was a great weekend, obviously. But
at least no got broken and nobody got harmed.
No, and that's a plus.
I didn't fall.
Yeah, no disrespect this time.
Yeah, no, it's a brilliant weekend.
Oh yeah, all good. But great, Leeds is a great city. I love going back. Like in fairness, we next time we come back, we actually do have to go see family because everyone was like, oh, we will get to see you. And I'm like, yeah, we're
Don't have time.
We're kind of only in Leeds for 24 hours, really.
Not here to see you.
But yeah, the lunch in Cross Keys was hard the next day. It was lovely. We had Sunday roast, but it was a real struggle. It was a real struggle. I was like, I know I should eat this, but I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's good.
I mean, yeah.
We need to.
Yeah, that's our favourite place. We haven't been there for ages, but we should go again. For the Sunday roast, anyway. And the beer's
The
not bad.
size of the Yorkshire pudding. Massive.
Yeah, gigantic.
Young leeks.
Cream leeks as well. That's the meat is good, the Yorkshire pudding's good, potatoes good, but the cream leeks, that's my favourite part.
No, they didn't have them on that
they
day.
didn't have them.
They had red cabbage.
There was something with cinnamon in it.
Yeah, red cabbage, and there was roasted cauliflower. I still maintain that cauliflower is the vegetable of the devil. It is literally a solid form of water. There is no flavour to it at all. Give me it pickled any day of the week or raw, but I will not eat it cooked. I'm a freak like that.
They've changed. I'll have to rebel. I'll speak to the chef.
It's the winter menu in it. Red cat. Yeah, it will be.
It might be.
Braised red cabbage.
Good point. It might be the winter menu, so it might be different veg. So
yeah, you can just go in and go. Do you know who I am? I want leeks.
Just bring your own. Bring your own leeks.
We want leeks.
Get them in marks on the way down and say, would you mind heating them up and giving them to me with my dinner? Thanks.
Bring them in the insulated baby bottle carrier we've got now. Just put them on the plate.
Nice.
Are we all feeling confident or
No,
Not a bit.
Not even a little bit.
it's just a joke.
Yeah.
I got 8 out of 10 on
said,
Tuesday, but that was just pure luck. Pure luck.
I was saying to Myles, it was just for fun. Obviously, I could get Becky's Google all the answers for me, but I'll as just for fun, I won't.
It's Mark! Yay! Hi,
Does this
Mark.
work?
Better late than never. Look.
He's here.
Is this
How you feeling?
You feeling your Uber?
He's
I'm
not
so
in the show.
shocked. Oh gosh. This is rubbish. It's on my phone.
It's working, right? We can hear you and see you.
Yeah, we can see you.
There she is.
Oh,
Look,
Ronald,
Penny,
don't look.
Get.
Ronald, come
Do
on.
Over the cat.
There we go. Who's that? Oh, is that a cat? Is it a cat?
Oh, super. This is good. Let's put that there. There we go.
We'll go down again.
Better milk to take up with me.
I'm going to have to get myself another beer, I think, quickly before we start.
We're going night-night, aren't we? Well, you are.
Hi, Mark. Everybody's gone. Oh, no, then. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
You only had 2 glasses of wine.
She's making up for lost time, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got at least 11 months to make up for.
You have to wait 12 months to make up for it. Oh. Come on, Bumpers. Let's go.
Got another couple of bits in there. Rick Lynch just bid something.
Yeah, bye, mate.
Tiny size of her.
Yeah, she's 2 weeks early as well, so she's catching up. You're gonna have a big fat baby by Christmas. That's the aim. Right, I'm gonna log off for a minute while I take it up to bed. So I'm back on. See you soon.
Cool.
Night night.
I'm still trying on my laptop because the sound quality is really, really bad on my phone. But
We can hear you fine, mate.
Yeah?
I know it's the way it jumps between you lot is a lot worse on the phone. So I don't know how it's going to work when questions start being asked, but it'll be fine.
He's putting them on Twitter as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I suppose it
Just
depends
might not
what
be able to
questions
join
are
in
going
the
to be asked.
pants.
This is where subtitles would be handy.
I'm sure you can probably enable them, can't you?
I was just going to say.
Yeah, because YouTube has a weird kind of subtitle thing, and some of the subtitles they put up are just crazy because they're just so not accurate sometimes. It's hilarious.
Oh no, do you reckon, can you get that on this? That's got to be bonkers.
Won't you be able to enable that tomorrow once it's a recorded video that's then archived on YouTube?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Once it's on YouTube, the viewer can select to have subtitles. So I reckon there'll be some pretty good caption fun there.
Give it a while. let's all get a little bit oiled first.
Cheers.
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 Cheers all.
What are you drinking, Steve? Colonel?
Yeah, did you see me pour the bottle?
I just saw the photo on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the first one. That lasted precisely 2 minutes.
Didn't even touch the sides.
No, it's really thirsty, so I've moved on to this one. I'm going dark after this.
Yeah, see, Wylam have started coming into Ireland, actually. Same distributor that's got Northern Monk has started bringing them in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited by that.
What happens now?
Oh.
This is like waiting to go in for an oral exam or something.
We're a lively bunch, aren't we?
I take it by oral exam, you mean like something at the dentist and not something
No, like GCSE, like oral
GCSE French.
Yeah, that uncomfortable where you can't even take your eyes off the floor. You're like, oh, how's this going to go?
Je voudrais un sandwich au jambon.
Yeah, well, they'll start speaking Spanish in your French oral, like that happened to me. Like,
You didn't, did you?
yeah, first couple of sentences were Spanish, and I was like, oh, hang on, wrong language.
But that's how good I am.
That's how good I am. Yeah, do you want me to go into a third or fourth language just to really show off? But yeah, those were the days.
So apparently, I think Simon Gert is still watching us in his front room. So let's take a moment to appreciate that. Hi, Simon.
He gets to see us all on the big screen.
In full HD glory.
Oh, could we have done that?
If we had a camera attached to a TV, we probably could have used the TV, so we have an Android TV. But it probably would have blown the TV up.
So just sitting on these uncomfortable chairs instead.
Yeah. No, we could have done it on our phones either.
Yeah.
I don't know what beer to have next.
I kind of wish I'd have gone dark. This is getting a bit. I've gone a bit too pale and fizzy with this one. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of cans of or a few stouts in there. Might break one open.
Be rude not to. This time of night on a Friday.
200 fathoms, why not?
Oh,
I think we've got about 8 bottles. Might build up to that one.
Blimey, it's 10:15. Have you not built up already? I've laid a good foundation for tonight.
Pretty hard one last night. Work night out last night. It was. It's left me feeling
2:15 when you got in this morning.
Tad delicate this evening, but I'm getting through it. The beer is definitely helping.
Was it you soldier on?
Yes, that's it.
I was still ferrying kids around 45 minutes ago, so I've only just got going this evening.
No one had a rougher evening than me, so it's not a competition.
No, well, I fell asleep earlier on in the week, mate, after going to exactly the same event.
I was not prepared for the number of very high strength beers at that event, to be honest. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Oh, that's the Brooklyn thing in Manchester, was it?
Yeah. There was 8 or 9 in total, I think, and not one of them was under 9%.
Whoa, holy shit.
Oh.
Mm.
And it was in the Cloudwater tap room, so that's around the Cloudwater beers we were having in between. And yes, it took its toll.
That's one of those what could possibly go wrong moments.
Well, a £169 taxi, that's what could go wrong.
Right.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Could you have not got a hotel room cheaper?
Quite possibly, but I don't think I'd be sat. I wouldn't be sat in this house if I'd done that.
Though, do you? You don't take the sensible option.
I tried to sleep in. I tried to sleep in the doorway of the York tap briefly,
no.
and then I got in the taxi.
Ouch.
We've all been
Just
there.
silence.
We've all been there. I don't think I've ever been that there, but
No, not that there.
I've definitely been.
Make my 35 quid seem quite paltry compared to that
next town over. Not maybe €35, maybe not £170.
Yeah.
We regularly miss our last stop.
Yeah, it's been known to happen. You've done that journey with us, Steve. You know that journey.
Yeah.
That journey's even worse now. We have a new bus route.
Oof.
2 hours
We're
now.
not here to talk about our work commute, love.
Okay. Rant to somebody who'll actually listen.
No, really, it's enthralling. Carry on.
No, it's okay.
I keep telling Janice we should start doing just confessions of a commuter blog.
No, I'm gonna actually approach Martin and see if he wants to do something with me.
Because I think Martin and Janice are soulmates in that kind of kindred commuter hell spirit. Because Martin's tweets about the Southwestern trains are just
Chicken
classic.
Nugget Lady was back today.
Greater Anglia.
Greater Anglia. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Martin's too busy. He hasn't got time.
Hey up.
Oh, look at you!
Evening all.
You're wearing a dickie.
Oh!
Evening all. Thank you. Here, please.
Oh, that's just adorable.
Hello and welcome to the World Twub Quiz Championship.
Yeah, say that this time tomorrow.
The first question is about to go live. However,
oh gosh.
So
we need to load on Twitter or something now.
Folks.
I need a beer. I need a beer. Panic.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, so how does this work, Myles? I actually kind of glanced over stuff. Do we reply by DM or
Yes.
Are we getting publicly shamed by a lack of knowledge?
Reply by DM, please.
Is this sipping forecast or Myles Lambert?
Yeah, to the Sippin Forecast account, please.
Well, you answer for both of us.
Let me find that first, Myles.
Snob.
Hold on. Sipping Forecast.
And the first question is: Are you all listening?
Oh God.
Yes.
Intently, yes.
What
God.
is the first Belgian beer to make an impact in 1974?
Fuck.
What was it? No, it wasn't. Was it was it Chimay Rouge? Was it Orval? Or was it Leffy Blonde?
Ooh.
Happy with that.
Total guess.
Total guess.
Yeah, I would have gone with Eupola, to be honest.
Do we have 5 minutes?
Yeah. You've got you.
No Googling.
That's no Googling. Remember the
I'm trying to open a
algorithm.
bottle one-handed. It's a barley wine. It's fine. It's completely quiz appropriate.
Oh, perfect.
I hate you. You always do this with the questions. You put answers in there that are so close to one another that you've just got...
I like it.
Well, I'll try to make it easy for you.
No, you don't. No.
All right, I've gone with one.
I've gone with one too. That's it. It's done.
It's easy when you know the answers.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's great crack when you don't. Oh, we could turn it into a drinking game. Drink.
I think we all. Isn't that what we're doing?
Oh, we should. You should tell us our answers after, and if we've got it wrong, we have to neck a drink.
Yeah! Shut!
Yay!
I can only
Revolution! Mutiny!
Run.
We'll have none of that.
I feel like we're mocking the tuxedo at this point, guys. Come on, this is a sophisticated event.
the Tux is in charge.
I feel so underdressed.
I'm only wearing a hat because I've got my dressing gown and my pajamas on underneath.
I'm on my jammies too.
Yay!
Yeah, I've got my pajamas on as well on the bottom half.
These are my pajamas.
Myles just rolls straight into work in a tux every day. That's all that is.
Myles, are your trousers too short on your suit?
Well, I haven't actually got the trousers on.
Didn't know it was that sort of broadcast.
We need to get one of them explicit content stickers and stick it somewhere now so it's just there.
Now I've got one of those images of hairy legs with the knee-length socks with the garters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see?
And the wingtip shoes.
Yeah, it's all there.
I think it's about time for another question.
Yeah.
Yes, stop us now.
Yeah. Just as we're getting our flow going.
Bear with me.
Oh, God, this beer is good.
Oh, what you on?
I'm on Torside's American Barley Wine Bourbon Barrel version.
Ooh, I might have to go for a Jaipur X after this.
Question 2.
Anyway, sorry, Myles.
Yeah.
Until 1963, it was illegal to brew at home without a license. Is that true or is that false?
Are we talking in the UK?
Yes.
What are the other two options?
A, B, and don't know.
Definitely not.
I'm answering. I'm not Googling, I'm answering.
Yeah. I hate the 50-50 ones even more.
Yeah.
I just like going, yeah, just pick. Just
the minute you hit the button, you know you've hit the wrong one.
And the thing is, if you get it wrong, you know that not even chance was on your side.
Yeah. You were just useless.
Yep.
We're gonna look like pigs.
I do love the overall riding confidence that's oozing out of the others here.
You've not exactly selected the most intelligent from among the community.
Excuse me, Stephen.
I was talking about myself.
Right, yeah.
That was kind of like that royal we, wasn't it?
I hope there's a few Irish questions in here.
Actually, yes. Well,
it is the World Championship. You would expect it to be, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
Oh God! Could you imagine the shame if we got that one wrong?
Yeah, I think I'd have to just delete my Twitter account immediately.
Oh, please let that happen.
At least I'm not. At least I'm not Mrs. Irish beer snob.
I used to like you, know. You used to be sound until you just elevated yourself to a level where you're above everyone else.
Stop being such a tosser.
Oh, I hope we beat him. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it's our mission now just to beat you, Steve. Everything else doesn't matter.
I've already accepted. I'm coming last. I don't care.
It's the taking part that counts.
So you're not going to come last.
What the fuck is it? Nobody ever took part in anything just for the sake of it, did they?
I did. I am right now.
Yeah, me too.
This is great crack.
For the bants, Steve.
Yeah.
The bants.
Sorry, Miles.
Yeah.
He's
given
had
up.
enough.
I feel like he's going to come stepping
Still
outside
your,
the screen now. Give me a slap off.
I reckon he comes back with a ruler.
There's a fist just going to come through the screen into someone's face shortly.
We were naughty. Sorry, sir.
Are we going to be getting lines?
We promise to behave from this point on.
Yeah.
Is it after school detention, sir?
Well, what are you doing?
Oh, the
We have
slide.
answers from everything.
Oh dear God, we're in trouble.
Sorry.
It was the cat's fault.
Sonoma is never to blame in any form.
Like how Steve's chair is next to the fridge. Why don't I?
Oh, hang on, look at this.
I'm going to be the beer runner, aren't I?
There we
Yeah,
are.
you're closer.
Straight in.
Is that a bottle of Henson's Relish, I'll say as well?
Don't be silly.
That's Liam Perrins, that is.
There you go.
Oh dear. The wrong one.
Moving on to the dark stuff. Look at that.
Nice.
Shouting, lager, lager, lager.
I thought
Someone's
I
happening.
realise I can see myself and I unintentionally look like a Bond villain.
Unintentionally or intentionally? Because I think you're doing a really good job of that, Mark.
You've been practicing that, Buzz.
And that face as well.
Right. Question number 3. That's just gone live. And which did McKellar Beer Geek Brunch Weasel contain?
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, I didn't hear that properly. So
I didn't hear that.
That's my new plan. I'm going to talk over the questions that I know.
Shut up,
nobody
Steve.
else can hear them.
Hang on.
Miles, mute him.
Which unusual ingredient did Brunch Weasel contain? Was it tree bark? Was it weasel fur? Was it weasel feces? Or was it weasel claw clipping?
Jesus.
Hopefully none of them, really, but...
Surely some of that's against health and safety.
Oh, see ya.
Bye.
Thanks for popping in.
It's like the rules of a horror film. Don't ever say you'll be right back, because you will be right back.
Well, that looks nice. Gareth, what are you drinking?
Mate, I'm drinking Marble Your Betrayal.
Oh,
Best-
yes, nice.
Best lager ever. Could drink buckets of that. Nice.
How's the dog stuff going down, Steve?
It's all right.
Neither.
It's fairly sweet.
Can I have a can
Steve,
of,
what is your Google
left hand
picture?
stout?
And how old is it?
The purple ones.
It's that's about 3 years
Don't
old
care.
now.
You don't need to be in
3? Sorry.
That was pre-beard.
No, none of the rest of us were thinking that. No.
Bastard.
We love you.
Right, fuck it. I'm going to change it. I'm changing it right now. Using my phone to something more sexy.
A picture of me.
Somebody must have a picture of you asleep on the train last night. That I can use.
Oh, so many will.
Should I show them the can?
Yeah, I would do, John.
Oh, I can't be bothered. I can't work out how to change it.
Oh, what you having?
It's called Love Maker. It's from a new brewery over here called Hopfully. And it's a pale ale.
Okie doke. How strong?
Strange design. Can design.
Yeah, two rats having sex.
Oh.
Apparently,
Imagine that'd go down well over
What
here.
about to sell beer?
it's something to do with there's some particular type of rodent that they
Likes having sex.
that likes having sex and enjoys having sex so much that they do it until they actually die. So they're called, it's something called Love Maker. So they kind of decided, let's call a beer Love Maker.
Yeah.
Which is
Of the
interesting.
suicidal sexual rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to bring it to a whole new level, don't I?
If this wasn't safe for work, it's definitely not safe for work now.
Sorry, Miles.
Janice, this is a highbrow event, you know.
I'm really sorry.
So no more, where are you going?
She's disrespecting the dicky again.
I don't know why you invited me.
This is what happens when you invite the Irish. It's just.
Should we have another question?
Can everyone see me? Yeah.
We can hear you.
Is that a cat's bum?
That is a cat's bum, yes.
Marvellous.
Right. Question number 4. Released in 2010, how many bottles of Brewdog at the end of history were sold?
Oh, God.
Was it 11?
Oof.
Was it 365? Was it 1,997? Or was it 58?
Can give us the options again, Mr. Dickey.
That was the one that was served in the squirrel, isn't it?
In the roadkill, yeah.
Yeah.
I want one of those now.
Oh, a dead squirrel.
Well, a beer inside a dead squirrel.
Meaty. Give us the options again, Miles.
The options were...
The answer is 365.
Yeah. Cheers for that, Steve.
I think given that it's about $3,000 each.
The other options. The other options were 11, 1,997, or 58, as well as 365.
Disappointing.
There's a lot of
A lot of people are going for the one that I didn't go for, basically. Which worries me.
That's the thing, though.
Could be the thing that pushes me to the top. I don't know.
I took a real risk on that one. Shameful.
You never know. You might be right.
No, you never know. I never know.
Everyone else has left the quiz.
77% of people are wrong at the moment, as far as I'm concerned.
It took the state population of Scotland years to recover, as I understand.
Miles, how big is that cup? Is it 330 or 500?
This one?
Yeah.
Big enough.
Are you planning what you're going to drink from it?
Naturally. Actually, that looks like a good chemistry size, that one.
I'm going to have me Frosties and that in the morning.
Didn't they have a bottle somewhere in the brewery when we were there, Steve? Like an empty bottle on display. I thought I remember seeing one in the dog tap there.
You often see them in the pubs.
But they could just be like a mock-up rather than an actual product that had beer in it. It's just like a beer bottle stuffed inside a dead squirrel.
A bottle of punk, an empty bottle of punk.
Yeah, I mean, given the value of it, is it worth bootlegging your own and killing your own squirrel and stuffing it with a beer?
Yeah, Gareth down the local park killing fucking squirrels, like.
Yeah. What are you doing, sir? I'm just making my own really exciting.
I'm trying to earn a crust.
eBay next day. End of history. No, sorry, this is a cat. Good guess.
Wrong animal, dude. Well, you better sell on eBay as a collectible anyway.
Especially if you can see Jesus' face in the squirrel's tail.
Jesus or James Watts?
Both.
Donald Trump.
No.
Is there a difference?
That should be a poll question.
What's that?
Is James Watt God?
Is James Watt worse than the devil? Or Donald Trump?
Is James Watt? That's the question.
Ooh. Now we've got an existential crisis going on.
Is James why? Why is
It's like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer starts being all profound and Lisa's like, Dad, stop. Is that to imply or implode?
Right. Next question. Which beer was the first to be crowned Camera Champion Beer of Britain?
Oh.
Was it? There's always a groan after every question.
I can't hear what you're saying. I'm going to have to look on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Sorry. Its best mild. Was it Fuller's ESB?
Or Filler's ESB?
Filler's ESB. Oh.
You beat me to that one.
or Fuller's ESB. That's what they used to be called, you know. That's another question.
Gotcha.
Tim Taylor Landlord or Bateman's Triple XB.
What year was it? Did you say which year it was? No. Okay. Just trying to trip you up there.
Can we have a clue as to what year it was?
Yeah, go on. Do you know what year it was, Dickie?
It was 19 something.
Oh, for God's sake.
Thanks.
Is it older than us?
I think 1973 is my guess.
Is Fuller's a typo or is that like a trick question?
Is what, sorry?
Is Fuller's a typo? Is that like a trick question?
It's a typo.
Another one you can just immediately eliminate because it's clearly a fake answer.
Because he couldn't be bothered to spell check it before he did it.
I know how to spell Fuller.
Because he's been up since 6.
I'm not confident in my answer.
I'm not at all. I'm going for it. I'm pressing enter.
There's no trick questions.
I don't like it.
I'm locked in.
Still weighing up my options here.
Go for what I said. We're wrong anyway.
I don't think that's the one.
Might not be.
I don't
What do you
think
think?
Great. She's prettier than I am.
Well, how old is Camera? 40 odd.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
GBS
70,
turned 40
early
this
70s.
year, wasn't it? It was the 40th anniversary.
The first camera beer fest wasn't until a few years later though, so this will be sort of mid 70s, late 70s.
There was a few years when they didn't crown a champion. I don't know whether the CBBF wasn't on.
Was it Sonoma? Was it Sonoma? Is that the answer? You tell us.
Every answer is Sonoma.
I'm just going to go and source another beer. I'll be back in a second. Don't ask any more questions.
Quickly, ask all the remaining questions now.
Stop it now. I know nothing. You've got nothing to fear from me.
Cut her off.
How rude!
Eliminate.
Imagine doing this on a TV quiz show where you just like, right, I'm just off for a bit.
Yeah.
Stop answering. Every time it cuts back to Myles in his tuxedo, I just love life. So.
It's the most popular answer. That makes me comfortable, though. I'm not convinced anyone's particularly confident there, so at least I'm not way off.
My confidence is waning in direct relation to the amount of beer I'm drinking.
I don't know. It's just a total guess.
I hate to make this all about my cat, but look how fascinated she is by you all. Look at her. She's loving it. Oh, no, she's not bothered. Forget it. Carry on with the quiz.
Yeah. She's had a little bit of attention.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. Doesn't matter.
I've had my guess.
Yeah, we're into.
Yeah, just throw a dart at the board and see what happens.
Yep, I have answers from all of them.
Are they all winners?
It's a joint award. 4 different beers, that year. We've all won.
They've all won in different years, I assume.
Yes, but in that year, there was more than one winner.
Ah, for God's sake! Now you tell me.
No.
Well,
That's where the fillers comes into it.
I thought that was a trick question.
How was that a trick question?
So there's 2 possible correct answers.
So there's 2 answers.
Exactly.
Oh, you're just being fair to us all, Myles.
Oh, you're mean.
Well, that's not right.
How does that mean?
No, it's just not right.
You're more likely to be right with a guess.
Well, we're right. We have to be right.
Wayne, don't let Janice drink anymore. She's getting a little bit angry.
She's getting ready.
We've all seen them.
That's why I'm going for the sessionable ones. Like this one's only 4 point something. This one's only 4.8.
Rowdy Janice.
Grateful I'm not on the whiskey.
It's a good thing that there's no fake chairs lying around, because I'll probably get one in the face in a little while.
Never. Wouldn't look such a beautiful face.
Are those really, really solid-looking bins that they have lying around the WWE arenas, you know?
Just crush the can in it.
Right. Are you ready for the next question?
Yes.
Yes.
Question 6. Which country produces the most hops?
Ooh.
Oh, you bastard.
Bloody hell, Myles.
Is it Germany? States? Is it China? Or is it the Czech Republic?
Ooh, you bugger.
Ooh.
You absolute bugger.
Could be a trick question, this one.
That's why I do it.
You just left us to it.
Yeah, look, he's gone. Oh, he's back.
He's took the money and ran. That's it.
Oh, blimey.
That's such a devious question.
It really is.
Now's our time to cheat. He's gone. Oh, no, he's back. Stop cheating, everyone.
Oh, was I not there? Watching you.
You are instantly drawn to one answer, aren't you? But then you think, no, that can't be right.
Just out of interest, which one are you drawn to?
China.
Yeah, me too. But
China.
States.
See, you're not all drawn to the same answer.
I'm gonna go for a wild card. I'm doing it.
The hive mind has spoken.
Did you know my answer?
Yeah.
I have no shame. I'm going for it.
I can't. I just can't on this one.
In this decision is fatal. There is only one right answer to this one.
I'm guessing.
My
We're done.
answer's in.
Send it to Myles.
What was it?
You know the answers we're tweeting to you, do they have to be exactly the same as...
Do they have to be spelled right?
No, so long as I can tell which answer you're
Can they include the abuse that I'm including?
Is the bonus point for abuse? Why didn't you tell us this before?
Hey, lady, what did you just pour? It looks rather nice.
It's one that it was sent to me by Ian Barnard. It's McKenna Breakfast Stout.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Is it the weasel one? What's in it?
No,
What's the list of ingredients?
Cheese!
And the back label's missing. It didn't even have an ABV on it, so I had to Google the ABV, and I think it's about 7.5. But
13.
I think that's a very conservative estimate. That's easily double figures.
nah, it's not.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
13, isn't it? That was
Well, in
13.
that case, that's just giving me an excuse for failing miserably at the quiz. Come on, Ronald, come on.
Tactical nuclear penguin, quick.
Come on, darling. Come on. Come on. Good boy.
No, she's KO'd.
Yeah, I'm hot water bottle, is she?
Yeah. Oh, bless her.
Right, next question.
Yeah.
Are we all set?
Yeah.
What are the characteristics present of a presence of diacetyl in a beer? Is it
You know this one.
cabbage-like flavour, an
Yeah.
egg-like aroma, butterscotch-like flavour, or burnt toast aroma? That was a gimme for you.
Can you repeat the question, please?
My favourite flavour.
What are the current presence of diacetyl in a beer?
Pretty good name.
Lots of people moaning about it on Twitter.
Look at the options on Twitter.
Cabbage-like flavour. Does that mean the beer tastes like farts?
It depends on what you eat, Steve.
Maybe just send them a DM.
No.
No, like low fees paper or something that they don't want. Zero Downs has donated 50 quid as well.
This is harder than all the others, and it's when we're exposed as well. It's just mean.
Just because you've got your pyjamas on, there's no need to be going on about being exposed.
You know they're very, very thick, buttoned up to the neck.
Did you know that one?
Well, I have to say, based on the reactions about, I've seen things on Twitter. I've not seen it on Twitter, but I thought that is the most likely thing that would be a flavour that would look. Because the other, I shouldn't give away what I've gone for. Yeah, so I didn't know, but I've gone for it, and it's popular.
My response was sort of ironic because, you know, when a beer has loads of diacetyl in it, it means that loads of people are moaning about it on Twitter, saying how diacetyl it is. Like they're experts.
So a lot of them, aren't there?
Quite a few.
Twitter's full of them.
So 3 questions left. How confident are we feeling?
Not remotely.
I'm feeling pretty good actually.
Oh dear.
This week.
Is anyone expecting the trophy to be heading their way?
Us.
I'm
Yeah?
gonna say fuck yeah. Just
How many questions left?
3? 3 left.
All right, good. Yeah, no, that's fine. I thought I had 2. Forget it. Shut up.
Release the stone of shame.
yeah.
Pretend you're 4th as a tie.
Oh, if it's a tie, they're going to be like a fastest finger first.
Yeah. Who's got the best internet connection? It's like Call of Duty all over again.
Right. Where are we now? Oh, Steve, it's your favourite question.
Oh gosh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Question 8. Which of the following has the lowest ABV?
Ooh.
Brewdog Hoppy Christmas, Anchor Christmas Ale, Delirium Christmas, or McKellar, Santa's Little Helper.
Oh.
Ah,
No, I'm straight in with this one. Fairly
Ooh,
confident there.
There's a confident man.
Yeah.
Look, the eyebrow raise and all.
It's not quite December yet.
Mark, why are you curtain twitching? Who's outside? Get off my land!
Get a shotgun out in a minute.
There's a shotgun underneath the table. It's coming out now shortly. Get off my lawn, boy.
Get out of my yard.
Is it Gran Torino, is it? The film with Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
He sits on his porch looking menacing all
Sorry,
day.
I do another cat growling at. Well, yeah. What's
A
going on?
growling cat.
Well, no, she was meowing at the window here, so I've let her in. Ah, there she is. Look at her.
Have you got more than one? Ah, so you have.
Oh, she was just meowing at the window here behind me.
Are you crazy cat?
Say hello, Dommy. Oh.
Oh, what happened then?
What was gone?
Oh dear.
Cat's breast escape.
Oh, thank God. Am I back?
Yeah,
I'm back.
just.
I've still not answered this question because the cats.
That's all.
Sorry. Send. Right.
Pardon me.
You got a windy pop, Steve.
Sorry, did that come across really loud?
I felt vibrations here, to be honest.
Wayne, do we have an answer?
Yeah, just sending it now.
Coming in. Totally wrong. Anywho,
It's
we
the
might be
taking
right.
part that counts, love.
We might be right. As Myles said.
That's exactly what I'll be saying tomorrow on the first tee.
He's a very good poker face. Look at him. And his sidekick. Both of them.
I'm still looking at Steve's profile picture here, so don't move, Steve.
What did you say about my...
You handsome devil.
I know.
Look at that happy, smiling face.
Oh, that was lovely.
I think that's actually got to go down as the bargain of the year. We were in a bottle shop in Dublin, and they have like a bin, not a bin, but they have like a basket that they
Yeah,
put
a bargain bin.
beers that are kind of maybe just past the sell-by date, but they were selling 6 packs of this left-hand milk stout for €6 a can, and it's actually tasted okay. It's like it's really only a few months out, but nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah.
Should have filled the boot.
We did.
With other things.
Just pick the bin up.
Yeah, just give it to me.
I'll take that.
The tension. Why is everyone so tense?
I know.
Because we're about to be outed as charlatans on Twitter.
Well, I'm literally hovering over delete account, like in another tab, you know.
I'll go on it. I'll just leave Twitter.
Yeah, have a social media detox.
Oh, that's popular as well this week, isn't it? People having a break from social media.
They say they're having a break, but are they having a break?
Define having a break.
An hour.
Oh.
They're restricting themselves to Pinterest.
An hour.
Maybe after 11. Maybe that's something for after hours.
Hazy IPA.
Twitter would miss me too much.
Sorry, guys, can you put it back in frames? I want to get an Instagram photo of it.
Where's Garrett?
Nice.
Come on, darling. Ronald, come on, darling. Here you go. There we go. Good boy.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yeah, come on then.
Right.
Question number 9.
Blimey.
Question number 9. In which city would you find First Chop Ale Brewery?
Oh, yes.
Controversial.
Would you Liverpool, Nottingham, York, or Manchester?
I think I've just hit the wrong fucking answer.
Well, it's what you DM me, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. But now I'm not so sure.
I'm feeling like there's some sort of controversy here that we aren't privy to as outsiders.
There's a lot of controversy. I'm just sending Myles a strongly worded message here.
I object.
Is that a public message, Mark, or is that just a DM?
It's going to be a DM for now, but come the end of this quiz, I'm going to write an angry blog about it. So.
Are you going to include the word tosser?
We're not going to talk about that, are we? No.
I think what part of the UK like chops the most? Where was the first chop ever eaten? This doesn't help. I'm just making it out.
Where'd you get that bottle of stout, Steve?
What? This one?
Yeah.
It's ampersand from Norfolk, and they're making a few waves at the moment, and this is their first attempt at an impy stout, and it's pretty fucking good. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Actually.
I don't think I've ever seen that word written down. That is ampersand's the and sign, isn't it? Is it the and sign?
Yeah.
Looks nice in the glass.
It feels nice in the glass as well, and they've put some of it into barrels as well. So I'm interested to see the barrel aged ones that come out of it as well.
Is that Suffolk?
Norfolk. I think they're on the Norfolk-Suffolk border, aren't they?
All right. I haven't tried it yet.
I don't know. I should know. We fucking featured them this week. South Norfolk. So
soon.
maybe North Suffolk.
My UK geography is terrible. I found that funny.
Say that for a few.
I love you really, Myles. Please don't be angry. I may have included the word saucer.
Can you all just give me half an hour to read Mark's reply?
It was just an ironic tosser, wasn't it, Mark?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I now think I've gone for the wrong answer, but if that costs me that cup, I'm fucking breaking everything.
This is the Northern Lights.
We don't lose this security deposit, Steve.
So we have answers from everybody. Abuse from one person.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long with only one person giving you abuse.
Do you want your last question?
I've done so badly in this. Give me what I know, please.
No, I want it to carry on all night. I don't want this to ever stop.
All night long. I can't even sing, so I won't.
Let's not forget we're live on YouTube right now.
That's why I stopped.
Recorded for posterity.
Yeah, there are millions watching, literally millions.
There's probably 2.
6.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh,
question
hello,
number 10.
Hi, Simon and friends.
Question number 10. According to the latest cask report, which region currently has the most breweries? Is it Yorkshire, East Midlands, or the Southwest?
Ooh. Didn't get all those.
That's an old humdinger.
I'm glad I read my cask report.
Oh, look at that smug little beardy face, Steve.
If you could reach down into the camera and your hand come out, there would be some satisfaction in that slap.
It really would be. Hang on. I don't even...
Total stab in the dark. Well, it's maybe informed on dodgy science, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've done it, and it's going to be wrong. I've done it. Oh gosh.
Boom.
Bring your judgment, Myles.
When do we find out who won?
I could do this all night. Can we do this all night? Come on. How many hours have we got? 22 hours of drinking, Myles. I'll join in.
I'd be up for that.
I could go for a few more hours, actually.
I could do it too, but Myles is going for the low ABVs, and we've already hit with the high stuff. So
yeah, I'm just cracking into the 8s now.
I'm going left field.
I've
I've
only
no
had one.
idea, so I'm guessing.
Right. I can officially announce that all answers are in. And Mark, we shall be right back.
The suspense.
Oh, you bastard.
After this break. Oh.
When he goes offline, are we still live on YouTube?
Yes, we are.
Does anybody know?
As long as it says live in the top right corner, we're live.
Ah, there's the clue.
It's about 4 hours question. I had no idea too, so I just guessed.
I didn't know that.
That's the first quiz where I haven't actually known any of them. Git.
Malik.
I reckon I should have about 7, but I'm not sure about the others.
I'm confident on 7 or 8.
I reckon we did really bad.
I've done terribly.
Come on, man.
Terribly.
Look, it's too early in the evening for such pessimism, guys. Come on.
Where was the Irish-based question?
Where's that stiff upper lip fighting spirit gone?
It's
They invite the Irish and they don't even give us an Irish question.
Yeah, what's with that, Myles? I'm going to send a Mark-style abusive direct message right about now.
Dave, what was the answer to the last one?
The last one? What, the cask one?
The county or area.
Southwest.
Oh, we got that wrong.
Southwest.
Oh, you said Southwest. I said Southwest. Yay!
Because when I read it, I was like, fuck.
Well, the rest of the family are here now. The rest of the family are here.
Oh, you've got doggies too.
Oh, you've got dog as well. Oh, look at the dog.
What's his name?
Did the dog and the cat actually get on?
Oh, they love each other. They do.
Really?
Sort of. No, cats don't love anybody, but the dog tolerates them.
Oh, what's his name?
Marley.
Marley. Hi, Marley.
God.
Ronald. Ronald, can I say hello to Marley? Oh, there we go.
Here, poor Penny's getting no love at all.
Difficult to see, but Penny.
Penny's
Thanks to Marley. Hi.
Mark, I've got to just say the irony of you saying cats don't love anybody with a cat sat behind you licking itself.
Cats love themselves. And the bits.
Oh, Domino definitely only loves herself, I'm afraid. So there she is.
Cats love anything that they can lick on themselves.
Meet Penny.
Oh, hi. Say hi, Ronald. There we go. Oh, we're all there.
11-year-old. Go on, go back to sleep.
All right, go back to sleep.
Okay. See what you started, love.
What? Well, I couldn't not let her get in on the action when they had their pet.
Oh. My pets are in bed.
I hope your partner's out of here.
Dressed as Wonder Woman.
You're hating all of this, aren't you, Steve?
What's that?
You're hating all the animal love.
No.
Oh, that was so convincing, Steve. Right.
Go on, Penny.
Stroke the beard, Steve. Stroke the beard. That'll suffice. Oh yes.
There you go.
Oh yes.
Do you want a little bit of a twiddle? Hang on.
You Lucy Canis.
Oh, there we go. I do like.
I reckon Steve will be like Peter Griffin eventually. He'll have a sparrow living in there or something.
So is Myles going to keep this thing going live for 24 hours? Obviously not with all of us on it, but
I don't. It's not going to be on YouTube. I don't think. Anyway, I don't know.
No, I think it's just this that's on now.
all right.
Live.
So what, like, if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're bored?
Well,
want
I
something
know
to
what
watch?
I'll be doing.
How do you know if he's still awake?
But he said he's going to be awake until about 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
To be fair,
I don't believe him.
Me neither.
even if you was on Twitter, you'd have to be awake to check you're still awake. So.
Well, then that's it. I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night.
Okay, should we check on him in shifts?
Yeah, we'll take it in turns.
Yep, done.
He did send us his phone number, so we could just ring him as well.
Good point.
Did he send his phone number?
Yeah, email.
Yeah.
Then he
heavy breathing is optional.
But he's got a new babby as well, hasn't he? So he shouldn't be getting much sleep anyway.
Like, yeah. I'm surprised Dion has let him carry on with this fast.
Well, it's a way of getting him to stay awake so she can get some kip.
Exactly,
Exactly.
yeah. She played him like a kipper.
Nah, she deserves it.
He'll be there tomorrow in the baby Bjorn. Baby in the front, brewing the beer.
So the brewery will be going, hope our insurance is up to date.
No.
This is a baby poo sour.
You want to smell baby vomit? Well, here you go. Is that a flaw or is that actually an addition? That's an adjunct, yeah.
That'll be in the next in the next quiz, wouldn't it? What does vomitosulus mean when referring to beer flavors?
You've already got kind of a pre-made beer label as well. Which one is the founder's breakfast stout when it's the baby eating the spoon? You just change it to a baby puking into a mash tun or something.
Oh, I was really enjoying that beer.
Wasn't it Chilton Brewery said that it's actually technically possible to brew a beer with breast milk if you wanted to?
Nice. Or not.
Or Aptamil milk stout if you wanted to go powder formula.
You've already got some safe to try it, haven't you?
Well,
just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Just because you want to doesn't mean they'll let you either.
Yeah, that's also true. Just ask Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
Oh.
We're still
It's
live.
kind of funny because it's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's allegedly true, just to clarify.
Allegedly, yeah. Innocent to proven guilty, which he probably is, given that everybody's said the same thing.
Given the statistical likelihood of that many people coming out.
What have you seen?
Yeah.
How old is Marley, Mark?
He is 5. And he has something in his mouth, so I'm just going to take him out for a wee. Don't let the winner be revealed in the next 1 minute. Hold on.
Wish I could go for a wee in a minute.
I just realised outside Mark's window, is it daylight? Where's Mark?
Yeah, it looks, isn't it?
That's really weird.
Is Mark in Norway?
Maybe so. Yeah.
Or maybe he never came back from York and he's like in the York sunshine.
Yes, yes, that well-known York sunshine.
Lost it. I don't know about that. I've had too many beers now.
Talking about the sunshine now.
Go on, Janice, keep us entertained.
You are sunshine. I won't go any further.
I'm just going to sleep in spare room tonight.
Yes, please.
We break out 200 pounds, will we?
Yeah, go on.
What year? How pretentious.
Which one do we have more of?
Subtle, Steve, subtle.
I didn't even need the sound on for that one.
Yeah.
I love Wayne. He's like my brother from another mother. Might have to take a comfort break actually as well.
So has anybody got any other plans for the rest of the weekend, guys?
Oh, working really dully. I work all the time. So I'm working and drinking and working and drinking. And that's my life.
Oh, you're working the weekend?
Yeah, always. The joys of being self-employed.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
But it's fine. It's all good. I get to go on lovely, long, sunny, big, long walks with the dog whenever I feel like it.
Loving your Instagram.
Oh. Oh. I keep forgetting that people.
I love those daily dog pics.
Yeah, drag him up every morning. He doesn't know what's going on tonight. We're not usually this late. And I'm not usually talking to a screen that he can't hear. He's completely befuddled.
Ah. How old is your dog?
He will be 3 in a couple of weeks.
Ah, he's still a pup.
Yeah, little baby. Like your mother. Yeah. Okay, now he's licking his willy too. I don't need to see that. It's all about the self-gratification with the pets tonight. Oh, what you want? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2016 release.
Ooh.
I see.
10%?
I reckon that's conservative as well. I see Tuol have done a Teelings collaboration as well. They've put one of their beers into a Teelings whiskey cask.
Tuol have?
Yeah. Don't know which one though. One thing I hate about wax.
Oh, you got a wax seal. Yeah.
Be ready with the ambulances.
I'll just get my angle grinder out. Probably easier.
Yeah, get the Elastoplast ready.
This is just going to end in tears.
No,
Shield her eyes, Janice. Shield her eyes. It's going to splinter.
Wayne, you're lethal. Anywho.
Nearly there.
He's nowhere nearly there.
I suppose these are the first for the night, just in case inebriation takes its effect. When you're opening these wax bottles.
You're hoovering tomorrow.
Well, I thought that was already on my list of jobs for tomorrow.
Are we in?
Yeah.
Yay!
Domestic bliss.
Yes.
Did anyone know that Speedway Stout is now in cans?
Yeah, I don't
How
know
long
how
has that been a thing?
I don't know how I feel about that because I like the big bottles of it.
Which beer?
Yeah, and I've not had a chance to age anything in cans, but I'm still convinced that it's not going to work. But
It's like the Marble Decadence and Barley Wine. Isn't it? I'd like to buy those and keep a couple, but I don't know what cans.
absolutely, you know, I'm definitely going to buy the barley wine and then drink it immediately.
Is that the first barley wine that we've seen in a can?
I'm not sure.
In this country that I'm aware of.
Oh, smell of that.
I've had a couple of American ones, but it's the first British brewed one that I'm aware of.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Like,
I've had a couple from America, and they've been really poor from cans. And I'm a big barley wine fan.
what's the Oscar Blues 1050 like? The barrel aged version in the can.
Pretty good, apparently.
It's nice. It's nice, but it's not. It's not mind blowing, but it lives up to expectations. Put it like that.
Yeah, because a friend of mine was in San Diego last year, and he brought me back a bottle of Speedway Stout, and I think we had it at Christmas time last year, in a foolish attempt to do 12 Imperial Stouts in a row over 12 days.
Oh, okay, that's
not in the same city.
I was gonna say.
But it was like one of those things where I was like, this seems like a good idea, and then, oh, I've got to drink an Imperial Stout tonight. But the Speedway was just phenomenal. Like, phenomenal beer. It's easy to see why it's so highly rated.
I've had it on keg once as well at Cafe Beermoth, and it never disappoints. It just doesn't feel like it's a can beer, you know.
No,
it somehow doesn't feel right. I mean, any beer that you would want to cellar or age, having it being produced in a can just doesn't feel right. I had the Demolen, the Rasputin, and I was going to save it for Christmas, but it just didn't feel right aging it or keeping it. You know, when you get a can, it just feels like you've got to crack it open. Like, you know, bottles need to be cellared. Yeah,
I'm having the same dilemma with the Magic Rock Bearded Lady Dessert Edition. I've got a can, and I just keep looking at it.
Oh, drink it! It's yummy. I had it. It's lovely.
I've had one.
Is this the one we picked up when we were in Magic Rock last weekend, or the weekend before?
The one you forced me to drink at the end of the evening. Yeah, that one.
How mean!
You forced us to drink pints of Cannonball, Steve, at gunpoint. It's like, you will drink Cannonball or get out.
Was it the fact that I just turned up with a round of pints of Cannonball?
Yeah.
I got the first drink, everyone.
Hey.
Oh, someone wasn't happy.
Is that Ronald? Hang on. Ronald, what's wrong with you?
Steve, you've turned off tagging.
Yeah, that's Ronald.
Oh, photo tagging.
Come here, man. Come on.
Yeah, just for a few weeks till people stop doing it, and then I'll turn it on again.
Ronald, come on, there's nobody there.
It's literally the one feature that Twitter needs to change in terms of you should be able to approve a tag.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. And also be able to opt out of a conversation once you've been tagged.
Yes.
Rather than somebody else have to take you out of it, because that all the bloody notifications. Sorry.
It's not difficult to tag someone out of a conversation once they're no longer relevant to that conversation.
But it's easy to forget to. So if you could just out tag yourself.
It's lazy to forget to.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Wayne, because I do want to be tagged in some people's photos, but only friends, not random bars that are tagging me into a picture because they think I'm going to then retweet it. In fact, what I'm going to do is then block that bar as a result of it.
Hope you're listening.
Yes, there's a warning if ever you've fucking seen one.
But it's true as well. Bottle shops. There's 2 bottle shops that just keep mentioning me all the time, and I've never even been there. And it's just annoying. Anyway,
Doesn't bother me too much.
It depends how many people reply, and if you get 30,000 notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like, I just want to chuck my phone into a bin.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Can you let me know what bin you throw it into?
Sorry?
Let me know what bin you throw it into so I can grab it. And
I have a piece of crap Sony, Steve. Your iPhone rinses it, in fairness.
Oh.
I just can never go back to using an Apple phone, not after being Android for so long now.
Very fun. No. Although you could have moved one of those glasses over and got me shot behind the picture.
I could have done, but your ego's big enough, dude.
All right, sweetheart.
It's not all about Steve.
That's true, actually.
You should know by now, it's always, in Steve land, it's always all about Steve.
Yeah, he operates on his own orbit. Take that as a compliment, if you like.
Every time I see that with a hashtag linked to opinions about it all being about Steve, I keep thinking that Sparky should record a new jingle. It's all about Steve or something.
I'm trying to make it less about me.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
We're a partnership. Really, it's a partnership.
When Myles put the original blog out earlier on about tonight, he didn't say that I was one half of opinions, so I made him change it because I was like, no, it's not right. That just focused on me.
But you loved it.
Yeah,
this isn't Steve.
Like being, tagged under Irish Beer Snob, and you think that includes me as well as the royal we. It doesn't. I'm a separate person.
I always tag you in. I always tag the pair of you into stuff.
Yes, no, you do, but a lot of people don't.
No, but yeah, I do.
You know, like trying to get all the credit for
Another costume change. Who is he? Madonna.
BBNIE.
Always gone cash.
Come, Michelle, come.
What kind of presentation ceremony is this? That's randomly more informal than the actual thing itself.
I expected.
Get your suit back on.
There better be golden envelopes right now as well.
I couldn't cope with the ridiculously tight shirt that I had.
I'm waiting for whatever the reveal behind the curtain's going to be. So that's
You've won the
exciting.
The back lodge.
Well,
In last place.
what if I told you that one of you fine, got 10 out of 10?
I reckon there's wedgies coming.
It's definitely not me.
I'll say you were lying.
Fly it and beat the person up.
That explains why we saw so little of Gareth.
Boom.
10 out of 10. Wow.
And now we've got violent Janice, just to let you know.
Well done, Mark.
Right, so
In last place.
should we run through the answers?
Yes.
We can find out who's won after this first question because clearly 4 of us have got it wrong.
Yeah.
You have to keep people off Google Hang. 10 out of 10.
In last place. The snobs.
Oh.
3 of you got the first question right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ominous.
What was the first question?
The first question was, what is the first Belgian beer to make an impact into the British market in 1974?
Oh, yeah, we got that wrong.
Chimay. Leffy Blanche is wrong.
Chimay.
The answer was Chimay Rouge, yes.
Not
Come on, Mark.
Come on, we can do this, pal.
Question 2.
So it's one of us.
Question 2. In 1963, it was illegal to brew at home without a license. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Bugger!
Oh, fuck.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it's not me then. There we go. I'm done. I'm going home. See you later, guys.
Steve got 10 out of 10.
I never got 10 out of 10.
Question number 3. Which unusual ingredients did the fella the diesel contain?
Shit!
The answer was diesel excrement.
Yay!
Ew.
I drank that at Dark City. I feel violated.
How are you feeling, Steve?
I'm feeling pretty. I'm pretty happy right now. It wasn't weasel, wasn't it? Didn't they make the weasels eat coffee and then shit the coffee out?
That's monkeys.
Yeah,
it's technically the coffee. They clean the poo off the beans, but
yeah,
it's more entertaining watching Steve down Imperial Stout because he's so excited because he's got 10 out of 10. This is rubbish. Look on the fridge. The answers are written on it. You can see.
Conspiracy.
Has he got 10 out of 10? Has he got 10 out of 10?
Well, I haven't.
We haven't.
Released in 2010, how many bottles of Brewdog The End of History were sold? The answer.
Ridiculous answer for this.
11.
The answer was 7 Stoats and 4 Grey Squirrels. 11.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
11.
We did that one.
None. I thought so.
I have done terribly. I need to hang my head in shame.
As I said, the delete account is ready.
Steve, do you get that one right, mate?
No, I got that one wrong.
Gareth is the dark horse.
Yeah, he slipped in, hasn't he?
Oh, look at the little smug chops. He shouldn't be doing so well with no sleep and a new baby.
I reckon we should pour all our dregs into that trophy and make them drink them.
Yeah.
Good. I'll probably drink it.
Sloth trophy.
Order, please.
If I don't win, I'm going to drink a John Smith's in front of you all. Sorry. But,
no. What, extra smooth?
Sorry, Myles.
There's one in the fridge. There is one in the fridge. Sorry, sorry, Master Lambert. Carry on.
Thank you. Question number 5.
We've lost respect now that Dickie's gone.
Was the first crowned Emperor of Britain? The answers were
what?
Best Mailed and Fillers ESB.
We got one.
Fillers was a joke answer, so only Thwaites is right. So
We got a right answer.
That's right.
Question number 6
was
which country produces the most hops? What did we think?
Oh no,
Germany.
this one.
Yeah.
USA.
Germany.
Germany, definitely.
I hope you all went with Janice there because she would be right. It was in fact Germany.
Oh, I've done so badly, haven't I? Oh, Myles, no.
Are you?
Well, these are all being revealed.
Any right so far?
Question 7. What are the characteristics of a presence of diacetyl in a beer?
Cabbage.
The answer is butterscotch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, bugger.
I put butterscotch, really. I'm just joking.
At this stage, I'm just happy that I beat Danny.
You've beaten me, Steve.
I
Seriously.
think we all have.
I think I'm right at the bottom of the pile, and I'm sleeping in the dog bed tonight.
Still nothing to say, Gareth? Huh?
Well,
question number 8.
Doesn't give a shit because he got 10 out of 10.
Question number 8. Which of the following has the lowest ABV?
We got this one wrong.
You didn't. It was Anchor Christmas Ale.
It was what?
Anchor Christmas Ale.
Is that what we said?
Rubbish.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
5%, 5-ish, I think.
Rubbish.
You're thinking of the Beer Geek Weasel question?
I want photographic evidence of this one.
What did you say?
No, nobody can got a 10 out of 10 because the next question doesn't even have a right answer as a choice. So.
By messaging Myles and saying Mark will say that it's actually in Salford, but
yeah.
Make the reveal, Myles. Make the reveal.
In which city would you find First Chop Brewery?
Manchester.
So, according to the can that I have in my fridge, is Manchester.
There's the asterisks and a but coming.
But it's technically Greater Manchester, isn't it? Really?
No, it's technically the city of Salford, which is a city. Just ask any Manchester City fan where Manchester United come from.
Yeah,
you know, so.
But when I was a little person, Salford City didn't exist.
No, but in all the time that First Chop have, Salford has been a city, so therefore.
All right.
Therefore. But you know, I suppose for the sake of this quiz, all 4 answers were correct.
Don't shit on my one right question.
3 points to anybody. There is no right answer.
I got one right. Don't shit on it.
Oh yeah!
Question number 10. Final question. According to the latest cast report, which region? Breweries. You already know this answer because I heard Steve telling you.
Yeah.
The answer was
that was
the
Yorkshire.
Southwest. No, that's fine. The answer was the Southwest.
God, did you just say it? You broke up.
Yeah.
Say it again.
The Southwest.
She got another one right.
I just figured it's really boring down there in Cornwall and Devon. It can be really dull during the winter months, so you got to brew.
Sorry to anybody listening.
Because it's so dull.
It's Bristol.
Yes.
So, Myles, did we beat
Bristol.
Steve?
Sorry?
We beat Steve.
In reverse order.
I don't think I did. If I did, I'm very, very happy. I don't think I did.
With 5 out of 10.
Steve.
It's me.
The Air Lady.
Well done. 5 out of 10 though.
Half marks. Next, was
Nonsense. Bullshit.
Mark and
Oh,
Steve.
Yeah!
Oh! Mission accomplished.
Absolutely, Mark.
With
Couldn't have been happy to have been paired with you.
second place with 7 out of 10 for Janice and William.
Oh.
And our new World Twub Quiz champion was Gareth.
Fix. He wasn't even around on video half the time. It's Fix. Well done, mate. Well done.
amazing what a
very
lack
well
of sleep can do for the brain cells.
Congratulations.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Congratulations.
It's 17 hours. Anyway, well done. Yay!
Well played, Gareth, mate. Well played.
Well done.
Well done, everyone.
It should have been a strap, though.
Huge thanks to you all for taking part. That
That
was a lot of
prize
fun.
should
I
have
had a
been a
very good
strap.
laugh.
We've had a great time, Myles.
Yes,
We've had a great time.
Thanks,
Myles.
Myles.
Thanks for
Let's do
having
it again.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers.
We'll be with you for the next 22 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Janice, you were asking about.
Staying up all night.
I will check in tomorrow night after Strictly and see if you're still upstanding.
Yeah, well, Janice, you're asking about the feed. I will have a feed going sort of through the night as well.
Okay.
Everywhere.
When I'm out, I'll do what I can on Periscope and Facebook Live and stuff. So, yeah, I'll post the links on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. So.
Fair play to you.
Good luck.
Yeah, fair play, Myles.
Well done, Myles.
Cheers.
Tune in now to watch me drink a loser's pint of John Smith's extra smooth. Now.
Nothing's worth it, Mark. Nothing's worth that.
Down in one. Down in one.
Cheers,
Right.
everybody. Lovely
We're
to
gonna
see
head
your
off now.
nice moving faces.
I'll be back. I'll be back on in about half an hour.
All right, sweetheart.
Are you closing down the chat, or are you
so-
leaving it to run for a while offline?
I'll let it run offline for you. So
Well, I'm happy to chat if anyone else is.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've still got.
I'm in.
I've got a full beer.
And we'll catch you later.
Cheers, Myles.